Subscriber alert, subscriber alert! Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated A for awesome. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and you're welcome. Enjoy! Check me out on all major social media platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Macari, and Facebook. Ow! See you there, babies. What's up, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber! Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at my boxed figures. Action figures I will never review, ever! So this is kind of, usually I do action figures I would never review until now, but this is the box edition, the carded edition! Sorry. So we're going to take a look at some box figures that I would never review because they look better in box. I'll explain to you why I'm never going to review them. And also, there are some figures that I have reviewed, but I put them back in the box because they look better in the box. So, let's take a look at some of my box figures I will never review, ever. Let's go. Alright, first up, we have Spawn. Spiked Spawn. And now if you guys are, actually, you know what? Let me turn off my light here. Boom. So if you guys are accustomed to watch my channel, maybe I'll turn my light back on. So you guys know that I've reviewed numerous Spawn figures of this guy. This is the movie version right here, Spiked Edition. But he's on his base right there, and then he has his bats right there, and then flip it around. And then this is from, I believe, when the Spawn movie came out, I think 1998 or something like that. Or was it 98 or 97? But there is the Spawn right there. It's still in plastic right there. I have not unwrapped it at all. The reason why I never did a review of this guy, because like I said, I did numerous reviews of him. I did the winged Spawn, and I did another version review. It's just, if I were to take this guy out, there's nothing to him. There's just a base and bats, and that's pretty much it. Next one up is the Spawn, I believe. What number is this? This is Spawn 3 Special Edition. I actually did a review of this guy, and then I decided, I can't remember how I came across this guy. Maybe it was like a Spawn haul, and I just kept him in a box. He does light up. Right there, he does come with an owl, bat. His wings do expand. So, there's that right there. And then I did a review of this Batman, Vampire Batman. I actually did a review of him, just put him back in the box because he looks better. Warland figures. Never did a review of any of these Warland figures because, obviously, who's going to watch a review of Warlands? Me reviewing Warlands figures, so. And they just look way better on card. Right there. Spawn right here. I did a review of this guy. The unmasked version. This is the masked version. He just looks better on card. This is from 1999. There's all the weapons right there. Looks really, really dope. This is from one of my favorite waves right here. This wave right here, it had the Creech and Redeemer, or no, not Redeemer, Reanimated Spawn, Cygor, and then it had the Bottom Line and Top Gun figures which combined created a big figure. Also Cygor 2, one of my favorite characters. So this was a really, really, probably the best wave from Spawn right there. Batman Elseworlds right here. Still don't know if I'm going to take this guy out of the package. How many of you guys are going to watch a review of this guy, Elseworlds? I'm sure McFarlane is going to be doing this guy pretty soon, being that he's popping out Batmans left and right. Some more Warland figures back there. I reviewed the blue version of this guy right here. That axe is awesome. Same thing, more Warland figures right there. I do believe I reviewed this guy. This is when Baby Yoda first came out. He didn't have a name, so he was named the Child. Before we found out his name was Grogu. So that actually might be worth something one of these days. Being that it's one of the first child pop figures. He didn't have a name. His name wasn't Grogu. It's the Child. So this actually might be worth some money. This one right here, Sabretooth, I reviewed this one. I put it back in box simply because it looks way better. So there's Sabretooth. Right there. Old style, old school, Toy Biz puppet. That's what he is. We have here Roxy Rocket. Which is Batman, New Adventures of Batman. I just like her better in there. If I were to take her out, how am I going to display her? It takes up a lot of room. Obviously, that big rocket takes up a lot of room. She just looks better in box. This is from way back in the day right here. So there's that. Ninja Turtles right here, guys. I reviewed these Ninja Turtles. I just put them back in box. This is from the Target Haulathon. And then same thing with Slash right here. I reviewed him. I just put him back in box because he looks better in this box right there. And then drop down to my second shelf. Second shelf right here, we have Scarface, The Fall. I actually did a poll, and I wanted to see if you guys wanted to see a review of him. And most of you said leave him on card. And I was like, yeah, well, how am I going to review this guy? There's nothing really to him. This is a Mezco moving parts, you know, pretty much his arms. And he has a gun, and he just looks better on card, on perfect card. Right here, this is from, what year is this from? I don't know. 2005? And it just looks better on card. Another figure I did not review is Frankenstein Monsters. I'll probably never review these figures because they just look better in box. And these are figures I'm probably going to keep in box too. I haven't picked up the other monster movie, Ninja Turtles, right there. I was going to do a review of them during Halloween time, but so many people have done reviews of them. Like, how many of you guys are going to watch a review of this one? Back to Spawn, we have a special limited edition hamburger head blue version of Spawn right there. And then we have Superman right here, gold label. I kept them in box because I already did a review of the blue, metallic blue one. How many guys are going to watch a review of this one? So I just left them in box. Why not? I do have a gold label. Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming up. It's over there. So, and then here is the Darkness figures. These are the Darklings. How many of you guys are going to watch a review of these? They're just little guys with a few guns. And that's it. This is from the Darkness. If you guys are not familiar with the Darkness, one of my favorite anti-heroes comic books ever. So there's the Darklings. Doomslayer, I already reviewed. I put him back in box simply because he looks better in the box. Mezco Batman. Mezits. How many of you guys are going to watch a review of this one? So I left them in box. This is the Dark Knight right here. Back there we have Toy Biz Vengeance Marvel Legends. He just looks better on card. Like I said, if I do a review of him, you know, how many of you guys are going to watch him anyways, watch the review anyways? He just looks way better on card. So, Terminator right here. It's a bobblehead Terminator. How many of you guys are going to watch a review of that? Purgatory. I actually did a review of her. This is a variant. I just like her better on card. She's much more easier and much more cooler to display. The card just looks amazing, and she just looks better on card. Brian Pulido's Purgatory. And then here's the gold label Batman. I did a review of him. I put him back in box simply because he just looks better in box. Love this figure. It's a really awesome gold label. Highly recommend it if you can find it. And then here's some more Warland figures right there. Like I said, they just look better on card, and not a lot of you guys are going to watch me review that. And then, last but not least, we have the Burnt Spawn. Didn't do a review of him simply because he's pretty much has the same body mold as this guy right here. So essentially he's the same thing, you know, just with better paint apps, and it's the hamburger head, and he's on the base, and he just has a dog, and that's pretty much it. And he's still in the plastic wrap, as you guys can see. He's still in the plastic wrap. He's still in his fish tank right there. He looks amazing, man. Really, really nice figure. Like I said, he just looks better in the fish tank. And there's that right there. And this is a collector's edition too, so this is actually pretty rare. You're not going to find, I guarantee you're not going to find this guy in the wild, still in the tank and still in the plastic wrap. So this guy is worth a pretty penny, being that he's never been touched. Fingerprints has never been laid on the fish tank. So you can imagine how much this guy cost. Especially, I mean, out of box by himself, he's probably like around 60 bucks. But with all of this, with the dog and the display and the fish tank and still nicely wrapped, he probably can go for, I probably can get like 300 for him. That's how much I can get for him. And the price is just going to go up too, because he's going to become more rare and more valuable. So I think this is probably one of the most rarest spawns I have, being that he's still in package. He's still in a plastic wrap, and this guy is hard to find. So yeah, he's one of the rarest spawns out there. Alright guys, there was my little review of action figures I will never review. Carded edition. That's what I'm calling it. Alright guys, if you tuned in for this little video, I just want to say thank you, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.